Hello, YouTube. I heard knocking my door. Sorry. Um, Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm kind of reluctant to do a video because how do I say this? My progress is really slow, and I promise I am not eating like Bojangles or anything crazy like that, or I don't know, ice cream or nothing like that. I have managed to gain 5 pounds, and I wondered how in the world can you gain 5 pounds? You can't barely eat anything. I can only eat like 2 ounces of food at a time. But after discussing it with my bariatric nurse, um, who's my phone? One moment. Um, she wrote to me today. I told her my concerns. Oh, and I went out with a friend on Saturday or Sunday, last Sunday, and went to the mall, and I couldn't figure out what I could eat. I felt weird. I felt strange, just kind of sitting there. So I mean, he wanted something to eat, and I didn't want him to like. He had to walk on eggshells, like, oh, I can't eat because she can't. So I didn't want to just sit there. So I looked around. I found some plain grilled chicken from this Chinese restaurant that was there. They're the ones that hand out the samples on the toothpick, and so I tried it, and it seemed okay. It didn't seem too tough, and I chewed it enough where it was the right consistency, and I was able to eat it without a problem. Well, I ordered a small container. Well, in our society here in America, small means like super size. Anyway, and there was a container, and I don't like to waste food, so I ate on it for as long as I could. Excuse me, each day, and one night I came home. Actually, 2 nights in a row I came home. Excuse me for clearing my throat. I'm still getting over this cold. I'm not sure what that's all about. I still have congestion in my chest. I may have to have my doctor have a look see. But anyway, back to the chicken. The chicken, it was kind of tough. It wasn't super dry, but it needed to be chewed well. And for 2 days, 2 nights in a row, I came home from work, and I don't know what happened in my brain, but for whatever reason, I thought I could just eat it without really concentrating on how much I was chewing it. I tried to eat regular, like I used to, which was, I mean, I never shoveled it in, but I never chewed it as well as I would, say, after the surgery. The first night, it just, I just felt this pain right below my breastbone. So I'm like, okay, and I felt that pain before, like if I drank too fast, like when I first came out of surgery, I used to feel like that when I would drink those little tiny, teeny, tiny medicine cups of any liquid, and it would just hurt. So, but I hadn't felt that pain since the surgery, and so I knew that's okay. That's a sign that I'm eating too fast and I'm not chewing well enough, and I probably ate too much of it. Probably did all three. So I stopped and I didn't eat any more that night. So that was my dinner. That little bit of chicken, which was probably let me see. Here's an example of a container. I had some shake mix in here. It's about this big. This much of this is about 2 ounces. This is 2 ounces. So yeah. And actually, no, I'm sorry. This is about 3 ounces. The small containers I got from Walmart. Remember those from the other video? So I ate that. I guess I ate a little more than that. Excuse me. And it. I didn't throw up. I didn't get sick. But I just felt like somebody was like pressing, yeah, I felt that pressure that they talk about, that pressure, that pain, right below my breast, right underneath, you know. So, and it hurt like right there, not down further on your belly part, but like right in the middle. And God, it hurt. And the second night, which was 2 nights ago, that was the worst. And I said, never again. And you know what? I don't I don't understand how people who have this type of surgery with the restriction like that can can continue past the pain and eat more. I don't understand it. Because I was in pain. I'm like, oh God, I would never do this again. This is just so uncomfortable. It hurts. Why would you keep eating? That's your signal to stop. So anyway, it made me realize that I'm very, very aware of my cues when my body tells me to stop eating. So, and confirming for me that it still works. Because a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I was kind of worried because I was able to drink like liquids like, like I was guzzling and it didn't bother me. Well, and I did read online somewhere where someone else had the same issue, and they're like, "Oh wow, I hope I didn't stretch anything." Remember, I ate the popsicles and I thought I stretched out my stomach because I was able to eat so much. No, when you eat solid food or you start eating puree food, you'll start feeling that fullness again. And trust me, it still works. But yeah, I don't know why how people can continue to eat after that pain. Because I was so miserable. I'm like, how do I make it go away? I mean, of course, stop eating, which I did, but it hurt even after that. And even today, even drinking liquids, my stomach still bothers me. But my bariatric nurse told me to give it a week, take it easy, don't eat any more tough chicken, and if it still hurts in a week, then go ahead and call my surgeon. It's not like super sharp or anything like that where I'm like worried about, oh my God, it's what is it called, a stricture or whatever. I'm not worried about that. But anyway, I just want to quickly read to you the email that my bariatric nurse sent to me today. I told her that I was concerned because of the pain, and also that I gained 5 pounds. And I won't say obviously. What was I going to say? Not obviously. What word am I searching for? Anyway, I don't know. There's something I'm doing that's making me gain weight, and it's not real. Remember what I said before about the fake weight gain, water retention. When I went on the liver reduction diet, I drank lemon water, and it got rid of my water weight. I lost about 10 pounds in less than a week. And that's not fat weight. That's just water retention. And I've always had problems with, as long as I can remember, I've always had problems with water retention. Like, pretty much before my cycle, which I think I'm due again, which I'm sorry to TMI. But that makes me seem heavier than I really am. At least on the scale. My clothes fit fine, and they're still fitting loose and getting looser, but the number on the scale is not doing what I would like it to do. So anyway, so I emailed about the chicken and the pain in my abdomen and the the weight gain. Okay, so here's what she said to me. She says the discomfort you felt was probably from not chewing it enough or from overeating. Pay attention to your body. It's easier to eat, or it's easier if when eating chicken or meat to put a little gravy on it, fat free, to make it moist. If it's dry, it will not go down well. I still have that problem. She had the gastric bypass about 8 years ago, she said. I still have that problem. Okay, so regarding your weight, are you walking? No. And the reason being, I know there's no excuse not to exercise. So I started this new job, and guys, it takes me 3 hours to get to work because I don't have a car right now. But that's gonna change in about a week or two. Thank heaven. Because I'm approaching week 4, and this is when they really want you to start doing your exercises and whatnot. And I haven't. Well, I mean, I do a lot of walking on the bus route and stuff, but not like exercise walking. Just kind of like leisure walking, like to and from the bus stop to my destination, stuff like that. So anyway, are you walking? No. How is your fluid and protein intake? Now, I knew this was gonna be hard. When I started a new job, working full time, you get distracted. You're working. You're not consciously sitting there thinking, "Oh, time to drink my whatever, your protein shake or whatever," because you're working. Now, if you're at home, you can say, "Oh, it's time. Let me look at my clock. It's time to drink my 4 ounces or whatever." And it's hard at work. So what I'm gonna have to do this weekend, I'm gonna write out a schedule and keep it on my desk, and maybe even set reminders on my Outlook on my computer at work, so that way I'll know it's time to drink, 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 drink. And my employer, they are a really good company. They are all about wellness. They encourage people to take what they call wellness walks, which is just take a 15-minute walk out in the parking lot or across the way or whatever. Just get moving. And they have snacks in our lounge. They're actually cheaper than you would buy in the store. The healthy snacks are cheap. Not they have the bad stuff too, like the Snickers bars and Skittles or whatever, just junk food. They have that too, but it's super pricey. But the healthier food is lower priced than you would buy even in the store. Like for a tall bottle of Smart Water is usually about $2 at the convenience store, at the grocery store. At my job, you can get it for $1. The tall bottle. So and they're super supportive of weight loss and fitness. They have personal trainers there. It's a company that provides services for employee assistance programs. So I have the perks of being able to use those services as well. So I think it's a great match, especially right after my surgery. It's gonna be very, very helpful for me once I can get myself together and get my car and get some more time in my schedule, and then I can finally do all those things I want to do, like make sure I drink more water, make sure I walk, and make sure I get the right amount of protein. But I have been taking my vitamins. I've been pretty good about that. So, and I've got my I don't have it here right now. My B12 sublingual. Okay. So anyway, the rest of the email, she says, um, how's your fluid and protein intake? Remember, your body will hold on to what it is not getting. You will have weight plateaus along the way. Don't weigh yourself once a week. Now, I'm bad about that. I weigh myself like every day, which is not good. I need to stop that. I may just have to take the scale and put it up in the closet somewhere where it's hard to get it back down from wherever it is, because I will obsess over it. She says, I'm sure you're doing fine. For the weight gain, I would look at your sodium content. Eating processed foods have a lot of sodium and will make you retain water. Hang in there. And they're having a support group next Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let me show you what I've been eating. All right, convenience food, which you wouldn't think it would hurt that bad as far as weight loss, because you can't eat so much of anything. Let me show you. You know how much sodium this has? But it's got 9 grams of protein. I'm thinking it tastes decent to me. I know some people hate Spam, but I actually enjoy Spam. It's something I actually like to eat, and to try to get myself to eat something other than protein shakes. And it's got 9 grams of protein per pack, and this is a single pack. It's like 2.5 ounces. Okay, so I'm thinking it's bad, but it's not like I can eat so much of it that it's gonna make a difference. Well, how much sodium does it? Well, 830 milligrams of sodium per serving. One serving. I gotta do better. I haven't been drinking these too much. This is an old bottle. Isopure. I ran out, and they're not cheap. It's hard. I'm kind of bothering me. The cost of everything. I guess all these things can be remedied. I don't have to sit here and say, oh, well, I don't have time or it's too expensive. Okay, well, all the money that I spent on, well, of course, this is going to be cheaper than Isopure. But Isopure, I could drink one of these and get, what is it, 40 grams of protein. So, anyway, I'm up at 15 minutes now. We'll stop this video before it gets too long. It's probably already too long. So I just wanted to update you on how I'm doing this Easter weekend. Encourage everybody that there's certain things in your diet that can make you appear to gain weight. I'm not eating out. I mean, other than the grilled chicken, it did not have any kind of sauce on it. Just plain grilled chicken. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, it may have some type of light sauce on it, but it wasn't a thick, creamy sauce or anything like that. So I thought it was okay. And on top of that, I can't eat so much of it. But I'm not eating junk. I'm not eating candy bars. I'm not eating ice cream or anything. And I haven't had the craving. I'm still waiting for that day that's supposed to be coming down the road where I'm like, I gotta have some ice cream. I'm still waiting, and I hope that I'm waiting forever. I don't look forward to that day when I crave ice cream and I can't help myself. And that's another thing too. At my job, they do have a program called Living Lean or something, and they talk about these issues that you have with food, and they have counseling available. And that's just going to be so helpful to me on my journey, and to find this place just after my surgery. This is going to nip a lot of these bad habits in the bud before they can start sprouting back up again, and I put on the weight, again. So every time I see 5 pounds or something, I start freaking out. Like, oh my God, I'm gaining weight back. But I don't think it's true weight gain. I think it's sodium, and I'm not drinking enough water. And when you don't drink enough water, your body will start retaining water. So just keep that in mind. And if you got any questions about anything, or if you're concerned about anything you're going through, don't mind the dog barking in the back. No, that's not my pet. That's my neighbor's pet. My email address is SippedChick@gmail.com, and it's SippedChick@gmail.com. Thanks, and until next time, have a great weekend.